Beyonce brings her film Black is King to Disney+. It has a tie-in with The Lion King, but also a message that is much larger. The Lion King is the backbone for this movie, but I think in order to truly appreciate it and what it's trying to say, we have to take a broader approach to that entire story. And sure, yes, to acknowledge The Lion King is based off of Hamlet, but Hamlet wasn't written just for the Danish people, right? There can be applications for us today in that message, and I think that's the way we need to look at Black is King. When we pull back to look at the story, a great king has passed through whatever means, and the next generation, through deception, is led to believe that they are not worthy. They're told that they are less than, and that message is so prevalent that the entire kingdom begins to believe that. That lie then suppresses their strength and oppresses them as a group. Years and years of this belief damages the group, and then outside surrounding groups also begin to believe the lie. I mean, the kingdom hasn't fully lost the truth, and they do try and speak out, but mostly they are ignored or dismissed. Finally, the next generation is done murmuring their dissent. They find the voice to stand up and speak out against the lies to the world. Only through this expression of truth and strength are they able to help open the eyes of the world to expose what has been going on, and thus bring about some change. The film is saying the generation is royalty, but it's not royalty to serve themselves. They are there to serve the people, to raise them up, to care for them, to look after them. True royalty isn't self-serving, it's others-serving. This is a visually stunning set of music videos that are tied together through the theme and the story. I mean, if you're watching it just as standalone little vignettes, then it's going to be very disjointed and just kind of confusing and a little bit odd. I mean, kind of like flipping through MTV back in the day on, oh, I'm going to watch this one, and then you miss some, and then you come back and watch a different part of a video. It didn't make any sense. But the narration, the spoken word, the lyrics, all of that works to bring a cohesion to what we're watching. I like too that there is voiceover narration from the voice actors of the CGI version of The Lion King. I mean, it's interspersed in there to help guide it and to tie in a little bit of the story and watch how it complements with Beyonce's lyrics from her music. There is so much to take in with each scene, with the choreography and the scenery. So do you need to be a fan of Beyonce in order to like this movie? I don't think so. I mean, I don't consider myself a Beyonce fan. Now, I do like some of her songs, but she's not an artist that I'm gravitating towards. That being said, I can totally appreciate her musical prowess and see how much of a wonderful performer and singer she is. Beyonce partners with a lot of different artists in these music videos it adds depth and breadth to it. And it really brings a new dynamic and tone to each of the songs, but they all still really match and they work well together. And while there are several songs that I liked throughout, two of the ones that were my favorite was one where she partnered with Pharrell, and then another where she began singing a cappella with a choir. I mean, it just gave me chills. It was awesome to hear, and you can truly tell how pure her voice is and how great of a harmonizer she is and how well she's just as a singer, because there's no music to back her up. And so she's standing there naked with her voice, not literally naked, but she's unaccompanied, and then the choir joins in, and it's so beautiful to listen to. But there are so many great songs in this that there are definitely ones that you would find that resonate with you. I love the message of this film, and I love how it focuses its energy on lifting Black people up. And it's really trying to give a voice and strength to the next generation, saying they are worthy, powerful, wonderful, beautiful, and they have a responsibility to care for others, even if they're struggling individually. Now, some might think that this message of this film is preachy. I don't think so. I think it's just direct. It's the cry of people who have been oppressed for far too long and deserve to be held as the equals that they are. This is a really fun watch, and it's very musically satisfying. Even if Beyonce isn't your go-to artist, I think that you can really appreciate her music, especially if you can just appreciate music, because she is a great artist, and she incorporates and invites in a whole lot of other artists with her to collaborate, and it just builds a really great story, and it all complements the backbone of The Lion King. There is no sex, nudity, profanity, or violence. I give Black is King 5 out of 5 couches. Do you have a favorite Beyonce song? Let me know what that is in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for couching with me.